What's up, guys? Made it to the BowHunter Festival. First vendor there. Walked around, seen some nice stuff. We're here early. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, so.
Those bear claw keychains.
Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff.
See the big buck sitting down, the big one?
Yeah, got some competition stuff set up and everything, so. It's early. We'll get back at you. So Corbin and I are sitting here watching the running deer shoot up out here at the BowHunter Festival. So let's make sure you get out of the way here. Line of people are getting ready to shoot right here, and they shoot down this way. The deer comes out of there and goes right across. So, oh, here it comes. It's coming. It's getting ready. Here it comes. See it? Bullseye.
I didn't realize that I have no yellow right now. I picked it up for you. Why do you have no yellow? I picked it up for you. Come on, man.
There you go. You got something hitting them. There you go. There you go. Got some dead eyes out there.
Oh, someone hit a rock.
Oh, that was a neck shot.
I would do this.
Aim high, let her fly.
That's pretty cool, though.
I would do it.
Right?
Next year, yeah.
And then they turn it around down there.
I think I could hit it.
Yeah,
It's not going fast.
I'd say it's like a 30, 40 yard shot, roughly. 40. Here it comes back.
It's going a little faster than
Some of those arrows are really whizzing in there.
I'm trying to watch this. Oh, he hit it.
Good job.
That
Oh.
was that.
Eddie, you got two? Yeah.
Oh, you're good, buddy. You're good.
You're going with me. So yeah, my name's Johnny Stewart. If you guys don't know me, I'm from Southwest PA near Pittsburgh. Grew up hunting. My dad wasn't a big deer hunter. He would go rifle hunting, but for some reason I was obsessed when he would go. Can't wait till he come back, go see what he shot. And here recently, I got a story for you guys that I just thought about recently. When I was like 10 years old, he let me tag along on like a scouting trip, and we went in the woods with him and the neighbor, and they were scouting for rifle season. That's all they were rifle hunters. And I remember them showing me what a buck rub was, you know. I looked and I was so fascinated by the buck rubs that they kept pointing them out, and for some reason I was so fascinated that they had their penknife, and I cut them all down and I carried them all out of the woods. I carried them home, and I was just so fascinated that that's what these deer did, was rub their horns, and I just couldn't believe it. And I remember setting it out on our deck, and my mom's like, "What's that?" I said, "Those are buck rubs." She's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Deer rub it." And they were there for like a year. She said, "What are you gonna do with these buck rubs?" I don't know, I just gotta hang on to them, you know. Like recently I thought, I was like, yeah, I had an issue with deer. I've been obsessed with deer, but since I'm 46, so that's 30, 35 years. And so got my first deer rifle hunting, a doe when I was like 14. My first buck when I was 17. Then I got into archery around that time, and I got my first deer at 18. It was a buck. I held out for a buck, and so once I got that, I had a little bit of confidence, and I think it's important that we take deer just to get your confidence up. You know, everybody wants to be a big buck hunter, and I think it takes time, but you get experience by shooting deer in general. And so, probably into my 20s, I started hunting mature deer after I shot a couple good ones. And I just learned how they were, just being still fascinated with them, learned how they were a different species, like a different animal. So into my 20s, into my 30s, we hunted a lot of public land, bow hunting, and we started traveling, hunting out of state, and probably after 30, 32, 33, I strictly just hunted public land, like in the country. And now, like where I'm at, I usually hunt about 5 states, all public. And in that time, since I was so obsessed with deer hunting, I actually took work that allowed me to be off all winter. And I started an excavation business. I still have it now, and it worked through the summer until like I actually worked this past week. And so like hunt season's coming, and now I'm able to hunt all winter. So yeah, I'll travel throughout the country, hunt like 5 states, all public land. But I feel I'm just gonna kind of shoot from the hip. I want to just start talking like from January in through the whole calendar year what I do. But I want people to ask questions. Just stop me. We got about a half hour, 45 minutes. So I don't know if like who's all here that they want to hear about hunting mature deer, public land, private land, just harvesting deer in general. You know, so if you've got something, a question for me, just raise your hand. So in January, usually the season's winding down, but I'm still kind of following deer throughout the whole year, and I'll have some cameras out in January. Maybe usually I'm just still bow hunting, whether it's Ohio, Pennsylvania, trying to get that last little bit of a hunting with the snow. So that's the end of the season for hunting, and then February starts your shed year. But for me, I think early on I was shed hunting, but when you start shed hunting, you're looking for horns, and you're just looking for deer sign where they're at then, and you kind of get out of tune of scouting. So and I think February is your best time to scout. And with the Spartan Forge app or the other hunting apps that are out there, Onyx or whatever, mark everything in the woods when you're walking in February. Take those pictures too. Because I used to mark grubs and I come back, or spring and you come back in the springtime and you're like, who's here? And sometimes your pin doesn't drop exactly on a dime, so you're kind of walking around lost where that spot was you were looking for. So make sure when you're out in February, you're marking everything and mainly preparing for your following hunting season. So yeah, get out there, do your scouting in February, the same thing in the March. I rarely have cameras, but I will drop cameras in the March, in the April when I'm still doing my scouting to prepare for the following season. Because sometimes in the summer I get busy working and I don't get cameras on, so make sure your batteries are good. And get those cameras out. If you can't get to these spots in the summer, like this past spring, I think I was in Ohio around March, even into May, June, I'm still in the woods putting cameras out. But looking forward to that fall season when I'm going to be there. And when you're finding the sign in February, March from the previous season, there you go, put your camera, find a shed. So summertime is pretty much slow for me. But my gears start turning. Like I feel like the only 2 months that I don't do as much in the woods for deer is probably May and June. I'm busy working, but also it's just, to me, there's not as much as far as seeing sign and getting trail cameras down for deer. But it seems like into July and August, I'll start putting my trail cameras out, and all the cameras I'm putting out are geared toward the first 2 weeks of hunting season, because after that you'll get into scrapes, rut, whatever. But I feel like you kind of had deer that end of September, early October, probably into the 10th, been catching feeding, and then the recent study I saw was that the deer are on their feet in daylight hours almost 45 tuned into rut yet, so get your camp, like in the summertime, I'm prepping, and so like I got maybe 3 states that have cameras in, and everything is geared toward end of September into about October 10th, 12th. And that's like I said, the mass is ready, everything's right, and the deer are feeding, and especially for the mature deer, they're not ready to breed yet. You know, and I think the hunters are, the pressure's less, so you have an opportunity to get on deer. You know, everybody wants to be in the woods and takes off.
5'10".
5'10". Over what? Please hit the duck. I want to see someone hit that. Oh, Dad, look back there. But see those targets? There's stuff moving over there. Too. Oh, Dad, someone hit the duck. Do you see it?
Oh yeah, I see. Somebody hit the duck.
Someone hit the other one. I think the other one's an owl. It looks like an owl, a barn owl. Oh, someone else hit the same spot on the barn owl.
That's pretty cool. How they have this set up.
Someone hit.
Well, spent most of the day here at the BowHunter Festival and watched a lot of people shooting and walking around. Fun, enjoyed ourselves. We didn't know what to come back for next year. So, walking back to the truck now. So, catch you guys next time. Later.